The U.S. Senate has pulled the plug on public broadcasting funding that could devastate stations right here in western New York. In the early morning hours, the vote slashed $9 billion in federal funding. Those cuts requested by President Trump include deep reductions to public broadcasting dollars that total $1.1 billion from public broadcasting. An amended bill is on its way to the House for final approval, but it is expected to get the nod, and that could create some major trouble for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Public radio and television serve as a resource for education, community engagement, diversity, and emergency preparedness. 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley met with the leader of Buffalo Toronto Public Media, who is pledging to push through this challenge.
The loss of the federal funding is enormous, and it isn't a quick fix like, let's do a pledge drive and we'll get it all back.
Buffalo Toronto Public Media is bracing for the loss of about $2 million that supports its public television and radio programs.
There's no light switch to get that $2 million back, so it is going to take a lot of effort. But also, we're feeling the pain as much as every nonprofit in this region. It's not just us.
Tom Calderon is president and CEO of BTPM in downtown Buffalo. He tells me the $2 million it receives from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting makes up about 15% of his total budget for radio and TV.
But honestly, Eileen, we've been ready for this since January. We've been prepping for this since January. So if it didn't pass or it went in our favor, we'd be okay. I will tell you that the majority of our efforts been around mobilizing our members and our viewers and our listeners to not only make phone calls and do lawn signs and things like that, but to talk about why we're so important to the community.
Now, you might not realize just how much Buffalo Toronto Public Media provides to our community, from kids programming to radio shows from NPR to classical music.
It's easy to say we love Ken Burns and Big Bird and Morning Edition, but it's really for the local content that we do. Shakespeare in the Park and Delaware Park, the Disabilities Beat. For decades, public TV and radio provide a connection for the community, making sure there is equal access, providing educational tools, community engagement, and safety warnings. The cuts to public broadcasting are a victory for President Trump, who claims PBS and NPR are biased. During the Senate vote last night, there was an earthquake in Alaska and a tsunami warning. The only reason why people knew about it is because of the warn system that public media does. It happened in real time, and they still voted against it. But the public broadcast leader is promising you they will work to keep their community engagement and programs in place. We are not going to stop doing what we're doing. Now, there is a final House vote for these funding cuts, and that is expected to take place in just an hour from now. But unfortunately, Calderon tells me he has little hope these cuts would be reversed. Taylor? Yeah, that's such a big impact right there. And you could tell, they've been planning for something like this. So we'll just have to see what happens there. Yeah, very tough. Eileen, thank you so much.